check. DL and Blek back, heavy like a full steel stack. Diesel in the bloodstream, chrome in the moonlight. Hammer lane pressure while we climbing through the midnight. DMV roots, but we roam this whole map. From the East Coast blocks to the West Coast trap. Reefer humming like a lullaby, keep the load tight. Tires hitting black top like a slow heartbeat fight. Seen snow hit the windshield, thick like paint. Mountain got curves that'll test your faith. We done hauled through hell just to get that rate. Kept it calm on the mic while dispatch ate. Talking truck stop legends, parking lot wars. Drivers in the shadows trying to make it through the chores. We speak road wisdom, you can't Google or steal. Life on wheels, teach a man what's real. Hit the scale, pray the numbers don't scream. Bump the dot, grab the bills, live the long haul dream. Lumber fees got hands like they fight for a team. Many back rows twist meaner than they seem. We talk ghosts in the ring, ghosts on the turf. Talk hustle on the asphalt, pain in the work beat, spit raw. DL got depth, two voices with mileage in every breath. CB static with a story in between. We the heart of the highway, the unseen scene. We the laugh and the breakdown, the calm in the storm. The drive safe, big dog, when the world feel torn. Mic on, wheels turning, let the truth ignite. Every driver riding solo in the dead of the night. OTF global, yeah, we built for the fight. Turn it up, stay safe, keep the road inside.
Yep. Hey, so crazy is I started on that 61st joint. Okay. So it's pretty, you know. I haven't finished it, but I'm getting through it. And yeah, it's a good joint.
A lot of undertones, right?
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah,
Sir. It seems like it's a good joint. But
yeah.
I'm definitely I'm tuned in, so
That's what's up.
Needless to say, I'm locked in on that joint. But we was talking earlier. I think it's a good might as well finish the conversation, right? Like Denzel versus Samuel L.
Yes, sir.
I don't, we winging it, so ain't no real criteria to this, but who you think is the better actor?
Well, I'm gonna tell you, in my mind, and I'm surprised you ain't said it yet, young motherfucker. But I think with an old school mind, right? So I think that Denzel has the edge only because he did Othello, which is way outside the box. It's more classical than anything else. But both of them come from the same school of training. You know what I mean?
They definitely both got classic movies. Now, I know for sure fact, well, I can't say for sure fact, but I will say in my guesstimation, Samuel L. Jackson has been in more movies than Denzel has. In my guesstimation, I'm pretty sure he has. Matter of fact, Samuel L. Jackson probably got more movies to his credit than probably anybody else.
I don't know about that one, dog.
Now, hold on, quick. Go ahead, cause I know you parked and sitting still, so you might as well see.
Yeah. Who has more movies?
Well, let's say this. How about you ask how many movies has he been in, then who has more than he does?
Okay.
Movies to his credit. Now,
how many movies?
Yeah, just go ahead, because I'm gonna continue talking. But I remember a while back, I remember doing a search, and this was like at least 15 years ago. At least 15 years ago, that I think he was up to like, I don't know. I think it was close to 100 films at that time. So,
well,
if I'm not mistaken.
That's what I'm saying. They both come from the same school of thought, so they both been in a hell of a lot of films. So it's gonna be interesting to see, How many films they've been in? I'm at the first half of the question now.
Okay. Now, I do say, and it's kind of hard to say this too, but I will say I think Denzel probably had the bigger movies. But don't forget that Samuel L. Jackson has been in stuff like Star Wars and some Marvel movies as well. So that's even, I don't know. That's kind of questionable, right?
Okay. So at recent counts, first of all, let me just say this. You're right. Samuel has more movies. As of recent counts, he appeared in about 149 films.
Yeah.
Denzel, according to one listing, has starred in about 104 films. I'm going to ask it to do a deeper dive.
All right. So
So
just think about that. 100, you said about 100, Miles said about 150 movies
yeah,
for Samuel L. Jackson. I'm pretty sure he probably got 1, 2 coming out this year. I'm pretty, but 150 movies. And like I said, remember I tell you about 15 years ago, it was pushing about 100. That was about 15 something years ago. 15 or more years ago.
nigga, you wasn't but about 10 then, right?
Yeah. Old motherfucker. But so, and we had to ask, right?
Yeah.
You say Denzel's probably the greater actor.
The
But
greater.
now look, you want to argue that? I ain't about to argue that shit. Sarah Jackson is a great actor. Like, don't even get it twisted. That's one of my favorite actors of all time. But
Right.
Denzel, I think he's gonna get the nod. Like, I think he has more range. More range.
Yeah.
So,
From that perspective, you're absolutely right. I'm gonna give you that one.
I think he got more range. But I ain't gonna lie though, as of late, Samuel Jackson and Denzel Washington both are guilty of this. They kind of, what you're going to get when you get them. Like,
Yeah.
they done fell into that pocket, that sweet spot where they can do no wrong in a film. So you know what you're getting when they get a film. They're not gonna, their
I'm
range.
gonna let you down.
Yeah. And plus, they're not gonna stray too far to left or right, where their character is so different than anything you expected at this point. It's a few actors. There's a few actors that kind of fit that criteria as well. That when you see them in a movie, you kind of know what you're getting, and it's almost like the same character over and over again with just a different, maybe a twitch here and there that's a little different, but you know what you're getting. Yeah, you know what you're getting with it. Now, I will say this: the most different role that I ever seen Samuel Jackson play that I can recall off the top of my head is probably Steven from the Django. Like, that's the most different, you know what I mean? Like, that was the most different character for him, but for the most part, those two. Now, have they done a movie together?
I don't think so.
Now, that's
I
kind
don't
of
think so.
Now now that it's out there. Let's see if it happens. Because I would love to see a Denzel Washington and Samuel Jackson film.
I'm not sure I would want to see that.
Shit, I would.
That's like Tyler Perry and Spike Lee making a movie together. That some shit I just don't want to see.
It just depends on what it is. Just depends on what it is. I think they can pull that shit off.
Well, I'm sure they can because they both are great actors. I'm sure they can. The question is, would I want to see it?
But the movie got to be, the storyline got to be compelling enough because both of them would deserve a big role in the movie. I don't see either one playing kind of second fiddle to the other unless. Why don't you look that up? Have they been in a movie? I can't think of one movie they could possibly been in together.
I'm already ahead of you, Doug. The short answer is no.
That make you think, do motherfuckers even fuck with each other? Because how the fuck? And motherfuckers like
each other. The
motherfuckers like that, they probably be best fucking friends for real. Like, they probably dog.
Yeah, because you gotta remember when Chris Rock got smacked. We can argue whether it was real or not later. But Denzel and Sam was the one who spoke to Will afterwards, right? Denzel, Sam, and I think it was Tyler Perry. So they've been, they have great respect for each other from what I've seen and what I've heard. They both been in a Broadway production together. No, wait a minute. They both been in Broadway productions, but not together. Let me make that clear. Not together. Okay, right. And the funny thing is that they both were put on by the same person, by the same filmmaker.
Who was that?
And Spike Lee, for sure. I mean, both of them have been in films before Spike, but neither one of them blew up until they was with Spike. And ironically, it could be argued that Spike Lee was the one that really impacted their career in a major way, and that's why both of them tend to.
I will say, from that point of view, one of my favorite movies of all time is Malcolm X. So Spike Lee is the one who produced that. Now with Denzel Washington being, of course, the lead role as Malcolm X. To me, that's one of his greatest films of all time. Anyway, one of the greatest films of all time, and one of Denzel's greatest roles of all time. Now,
yeah, I can see you saying that.
Yeah. And the thing about it is, when I look at the film, just knowing the history of how the film came about and how it was made, and just the hills that had to be climbed for the movie to be even made, and I'm looking at it, and it's not too many roles that I could think of that when I'm watching the person in the movie that I forget that that's another person. You know what I mean? Like watching Malcolm X, even like I said, I've watched that movie probably about, I don't know, 20 something times probably at this point. Cause sometimes I just put it on just to, have something playing. But you just forget that that's an actor playing Malcolm X. And that's how much he embodied that role. The only other person comes to mind, the only role that comes to mind is Jamie Foxx playing Ray. That's the only one that come to mind that you kind of forget that that's somebody else.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I don't know. You might got one shit. I don't know, but that's the only one that come to my mind that I could think of that while I'm watching it, I forget that that's someone else playing the role.
Yeah. Okay. So, I mean, if you look at it like this, right? So, yeah, I can see Spike Lee, his version of Malcolm X. That was the first movie I saw that was true to the book. Every damn letter, true to the book, right? And Denzel did a hell of a job, right?
Now people you're gonna be asking why you keep saying Denzel. Tell them why you saying Denzel.
Well, that's the man's name. I know some folks will laugh and think I'm country or think I'm old, don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. But fuck that. The man said his name is pronounced Denzel, not Denzel. He said his mama called him Denzel. And if you look at, I'm sure not everybody, but a lot of people been to school, break them syllables down. D-E-N is Den. Zul is Z-E-L, Denzel.
But you better gonna put that Hollywood flavor on there, it's Denzel.
My name is Dale. L-A-L-E. L. The L. Right? Anyway, that's what that whole thing is. But let me finish my point. That when you look at that with Denzel, he played a hell of a role. He's a character actor. Motherfucking Samuel brought the pain in motherfucking Jungle Fever when he played Gator. And let's keep this in mind. Spike is great for bringing shit that happened in reality to film. So I don't know if you knew this or not, but the whole Gator banter with his father was really based on the Marvin Gaye situation with his dad.
Damn, no, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
but of course you know about Marvin Gaye and his dad, but I didn't even
put two and two together.
Nah, I didn't.
Right. Most people didn't, right? But that's what that was. And that was a hell of a role for Samuel to play. To me, that's one of his greatest roles. That's one of his greatest roles. You know, even though he's done some fantastic roles like in Django, he played a hell of a role. A lot of people didn't like it. I think another one of his greatest roles was in Pulp Fiction.
Oh, that's
And,
one of my favorite movies right there. So you already
Yeah,
know.
yeah. So he brought the shit out of that. But everything he do,
Yeah.
he brings it. Both of them. And that's why it's hard for me to choose one over the other. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
truth be told, I fucks with them both. You know.
Oh, no doubt. Definitely
And
fuck
that's
with
why and that's why I'm not sure I would want to see both of them in the same damn film because, you know, it would in my mind, it could possibly take away from one of them.
other from one of them.
Yeah.
I do get that. I do get that, but man, I want to see the shit. I want to see it. And if I'm not mistaken, is it? Damn, is it? I don't think it's Samuel Jackson, but I do believe it's Denzel Washington that they wanted him to play. Is it one or the other? I'm trying to think, but I know it's supposed to be a Marvel film, but I know Samuel Jackson is Nick Fury in
all the Marvel films.
in the Marvel films, but I think they wanted Denzel Washington to either in one of the Black Panthers or
I think they did want him for one of the Black Panthers, but that's not Marvel. Is it?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
I know he was a Marvel character, but I don't know. It could be.
No, it is. That's definitely
Okay.
That's
Okay.
definitely Marvel.
I you know, I digress to you younger people because y'all said comic book bullshit. But I wouldn't want to see Denzel in that. I really wouldn't.
Now, I would. Now, I'm gonna tell you why. No, because those movies do so good, and I do think that it's not to say that Marvel doesn't have great actors. Of course, they have great actors in those movies. Shit, Black Panther, Chadwick Boseman. They had Robert Downey Jr. playing Iron Man. So of course they got some of the greatest actors to play roles in the Marvel world. But I would want to see.
Hey, now, hold up. Hold the fuck up. Robert Downey Jr. played
Iron Man.
Yeah, he played. That's Tony Stark, right?
Yeah.
You said Aramis.
Iron Man.
Oh, Iron Man. Okay, my bad.
Man, you
Speak up, motherfucker. Just speak up.
Old mother.
Understand what the fuck you saying?
Put out your head, you old motherfucker. But when I think about it, I would want to see Denzel on a film of that magnitude, where it's pretty much those movies are just box office hits. They understand the formula at this point in time. They know what they can bring. Now that's the reason why I want to see him, because it'll be a different. Now, like I said, he does big movies. Don't get it twisted, but it'll be a different thing, So I want to see him.
Let me ask you
like
this.
that.
Since you said that, let me ask you this. I just gotta know. All right. Okay. All right. I gotta know. What's your favorite all-time Denzel movie?
Well, Malcolm X is
And
one.
you cannot use Malcolm X. You can't.
That's what I'm saying. So that's what I was gonna say.
Take that out. Take that out.
Malcolm X is one, but we're gonna put that to the side.
Okay.
All right. So I'm gonna tell you, man. I'm gonna tell you what has got. I just say, man, he just did excellent in his movie. Is Flight. Flight is one.
Then you only get one. You only get one. We ain't doing the Mount Rushmore.
Why we can't
only
do
get one?
But we known for
Put it on, nigga. Nah, not for the great. Not for the dope.
We're known for the Rushmore, though.
Yeah, I know.
We're known. So
we're gonna change the game just for this one.
all right. So do I want to go with Flight? Let me see. Let me think real quick. Give me a second. I love Training Day, but that's not it. I mean, great movie. Don't get it twisted. I fuck with him in that. But I'm thinking like what it took to do something like Flight, like where it's like, of course, the landing of the plane is unbelievable, but the role of him being someone that's high and drunk and had to get over that. Flight is
Yeah.
up there, but I'm trying to think of. Let me
And while
think.
you thinking, let me say this: while you thinking about that, you know, it was a lot of question about whether that could actually happen in real life, and we know that it did happen. What, earlier or late last year it happened, or earlier this year, however you want to look at it. It was in the wintertime, when a lady was landing a plane in Canada, in Montreal, and she had to invert the plane. She had to turn it upside down. So it is an actual maneuver that does happen. So just wanted to put that in there.
Well, that's good. You always got something up your in your up your sleeve to pull out great information. No, but that's a good look though. So I'm trying to think. That's what comes to mind right now, and I'm trying to think. I'm really trying to think of saying because I'm saying a bunch of movies, right? Like
Okay.
no, like Fences. No, great movie, great role. Like he did his thing. He did his thing in that shit. Like, but it's like has to be something where
All right. Okay.
you know what I mean?
Right.
All right,
All right. All right. All right.
you mother
like that.
oh, yeah, mother,
You
my brother.
okay.
All right, go ahead. You got it. Go ahead. Let's hear.
All right. So I'm gonna go here, man. And I agree with everything you said, right? I'm gonna take out Malcolm X for me. I'm gonna take out both of them out because they was just so fucking over the top.
Hold on. What's the other one? You said what's the other one? Malcolm X.
Training Day and Malcolm X.
Oh, okay. Training Day.
Day. To me, those two roles was they uncomparable. I can't compare them, even though I'm comparing the person that did them.
Right.
So nothing else compares to those to me. Flight, yes, I get it. I got it. However, I think his performance in his performance in what's that movie, man? Shit. It was just A Soldier Story. His performance in A Soldier Story
and almost
real.
Yeah.
And
see, you went back with that one.
yeah, well, you know,
Yeah. I'm just saying, I almost just forgot about it. Like,
yeah, I get it. And you know, just to mention another one, like you mentioned, Flight, right? I would be remiss if I didn't mention this. That motherfucking Highest to Lowest. God damn it.
see now that's what I haven't seen.
You haven't seen it yet.
I haven't
Yeah,
seen it
so
yet. But
that's why I can't put it out there as like one of his best. Because you know that's debatable. I'm not gonna say that's one of his best, but you know every damn thing he did was one of his best. If you
like that. But that's the thing. See, that's greatness though. See, when you show up and you perform over and over, and that's the thing. When you know you can be like, we're not going to use this movie because it's so great.
Yeah.
We're not going to use this one because it's so great. But then you can still pick 2 or 3 that's great. That's how you know that's greatness. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, because
that's
we
how
didn't
you
talk
know.
about Inside Man. We didn't even talk about Inside Man.
Man on Fire. John Q.
Man on Fire. John. Oh, stop it right there.
That's what I'm saying.
That's the shit. John Q is the shit. Fuck that.
That's
Fuck
what I'm
that.
saying.
I take back everything I said. That's my favorite all-time Denzel movie right there. John motherfucking Q.
It's so many movies that you can just name.
Yeah, real talk. Real talk.
Shit, what's my shit that I just watched not too long ago with it's on a Crimson Tide. Like that motherfucking drink was
shit, that too. And
that shit was good.
I'm the XO, but I'll take this motherfucker over.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's my shit. So that's what I'm saying. It's like it's so many movies you can name. It's almost and that's why I said it's almost he's the greater actor. But since we on that, but hold on, since we on
he can't do I can't see him doing fantasy. Everything I see him do, everything I see him do is based on
real shit. This is why but this is why I think him doing a role like that will almost look, it's like when you bring this amount of greatness to this amount of greatness, meaning Marvel movies are great because it brings you into a fantasy world. Denzel Washington, hold on, let me finish my point. Denzel Washington has been great because he almost brings in the reality into film. Because when we go to watch a movie, we know it's not a real movie. But because he's so great at it, he brings the reality to the film. So that's what I'm saying. I would want to see him in a Marvel film because I know the level and what he brings to film. So if he could bring that to a Marvel film, it almost makes the fantasy world feels real. And that's the thing. That's the magic of those type of movies, to make you feel like that's a world that you're going into. We know it's not real, but it expands the imagination. That's why I think someone like Denzel will almost give validity to those movies. You know what I mean? Even though I love them, I don't think valid. But
I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying. But my thing is, fiction and nonfiction is kept separate for a reason. And you got some actors like Leonardo DiCaprio, Samuel, Jamie Foxx. You got some actors like that can do the crossover and be fine with it. But you got some actors, and I think Denzel falls into this latter category.
As great as he is,
So
I see what you're saying.
As great as he is, I know
I
he
see what
could
you're
do it, but especially at this stage of the game, you know what I mean?
I do understand what you're saying, because it almost seemed like
it's a step down.
It's almost like a step down, but it's not. But I get exactly what you're saying. But I just think we're Denzel about 70 now, I think. Where he
older
is
than me. Let me see.
Yeah, I think he's about 70. He's 69, 70. He's around there.
I think I'm a little older than 70.
Go ahead. Do your homework real quick. I can't do it. But I'm just saying that to say, at this point where he is, right?
Yeah.
I think he wants to kind of, leave no rock unturned. Like, why not do a film that first of all, you're gonna get paid great to do it. Second, it has the potential to be a box office hit. And with you and Marvel, it's probably going to push, because it's going to be people who wouldn't normally go watch a Marvel film. Everybody who watches Marvel films are going to see it, whether Denzel is in it or not. But you'll have a lot of people who just love Denzel who will go see the film. So I think that's why
you hit his age right on the number. He's 70.
Right.
Samuel is 76.
God damn.
Yeah.
Now that we on Samuel, let's do the same, treatment for Samuel. What is your favorite Samuel Jackson movie?
My favorite Samuel Jackson
favorite role, one or the other.
Okay. All right.
Okay, all right, okay. That's what we're doing.
That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing.
That's my Denzel impression. All right, okay. That's what we're doing. Motherfucker.
I'm gonna tell you, man. Snake.
It was snakes on the plane?
No, not snakes on the plane.
Black Snake Moon.
Black Snake motherfucking Moon. That movie right there. That shit right motherfucking there.
That not been snakes on a motherfucking plane.
No, fuck that. Fuck. In all honesty, I love Samuel in it, but I thought the movie was a flop, to be honest with you.
Yeah, the movie corny as shit. Like, cause it's just
it's so motherfucker.
It's so like, come on, snakes on a plane. But it does. But if you think about it, that is a mindfuck. Cause what the fuck do you do if you 30,000 feet in the air on a plane with there's number of snakes on it?
I'm sorry, we're going down because I'm not even afraid of snakes, but somebody gonna die, and it ain't gonna be me. Shit.
But let's see. You said Black Snake Moon?
Black Snake Moon.
Let me see. All right, I gotta say, because it's one of my all-time favorite films, man. It gotta be Pulp Fiction. He does his fucking thing in Pulp Fiction, man. Him and John Travolta.
I thought we was taking the greatest films out, like we did with Samuel. I'm like, did you do this? Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Let me see. Because I guess that is. Let me see. Damn. I don't want to say Shaft, Because Shaft was cool. Don't get me wrong.
Shaft was cool. Shaft was cool.
I don't think that's his greatest work though. I don't think that's his work.
It's not. It's definitely not. And it was a remake.
Yeah, and it does stand out.
Yeah.
But that's not it. Let me think. If it's not Pulp Fiction, I don't want to say Django.
Oh shit! Stop. My bad, dog. My bad. Scratch that Black Snake Moon. That motherfucking part of me gray, boy. That's the shit right there. That's my all-time favorite.
I haven't seen that. What is it? What is it called?
Let me see. I think it's called The Legend of Part of Me Gray. Let me see.
Now I know one of my favorite movies is that it's funny because my man Bernie is in there, Soul Man with Samuel. But say Samuel L. Jackson proved that he could do every fucking thing though. He could do action, comedy, serious roles, lighthearted roles. Yeah, he could do every fucking thing.
The name of the movie is The Last Days of Part of Me Gray.
I haven't seen it. I'll have to go. I'm gonna have to watch that one. Yeah. But I will. But you know, you's a bad motherfucker when you say the word. That becomes your name. You know, people call him Samuel L. motherfucking Jackson. Like that's his name.
Yeah, that's his name.
Samuel L.
motherfucker.
Yeah, just like you. I ain't gonna lie.
Fucker.
I ain't gonna. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I give you a close second runner up behind him. Because no one says motherfucker like you or say it as much. Like, only reason why I'm giving it to Samuel L. is because he done made it global. He made that shit global. But if y'all ever hear DL say motherfucker, he say it all fucking day. He say motherfucker till motherfucker gets tired. He say motherfucker till it drag like I just said it. He dragged that motherfucker out just like
I didn't always talk like that, man. I played that motherfucking Bernie motherfucking Matt as his motherfucking fault.
Now Bernie, I give Bernie third place because he say motherfucker too. Like he know how to say that motherfucker,
motherfucker, and that's some of my bitch.
Yeah, some of my bitch.
You seen that motherfucking Bobby?
That's motherfucker owe me $35 motherfucking dollars.
Yes, sir.
Funny
motherfucker, yes, sir.
Yeah. Now. Going back, no one. And the one thing about Samuel L. Jackson that I could say that he played in roles that when you look, it's like you watch something now and be like, man, that's Samuel L. Jackson. You know, like, because he was doing it for so long. Like, people don't even realize that he is Tat in Menace to Society. Tat. What the fuck, man? That's Samuel L. Jackson. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
The uncle in Eddie Murphy Raw in the beginning when Eddie Murphy is telling a joke as a child. That's Samuel L. Jackson on the couch, and of course, that's him.
He played Uncle Ray.
Yeah, and of course that's him. That is robbing the McDowell's in Coming to America. That's Samuel L. Jackson. So and then he played in Juice with Tupac. He played in Juice
with Tupac.
He got so many. Man,
he played in a lot of shit, man. He played
a lot of shit.
We be on here all day talking about
all the movies he been in. For sure.
Yeah,
but he got so many just roles like that. I'm gonna tell you one of my favorite movies.
He was also in motherfucking School Days.
In School Days. That's what I'm saying. It's like, bro, you go back, you'll see that's Samuel L. Jackson.
And he was in Do the Right Thing.
And that's what I'm saying, bro. Like it's I'm gonna tell you, damn, it just what was I about to say? Well, one of the movies that I fuck with him in is Die Hard 2. Die Hard 2 with Bruce Willis.
That was a good movie.
That was a good one. It was another one that was just damn was on the tip of my tongue.
Oh shit. Dog. That motherfucker played in the movie with John Cusack called, what's that? Meet the Devil? Was it Meet the Devil?
Or which one?
Motherfucker.
I think I know which one you're talking about. It's not Meet the Devil. Is it Evil or something?
Meeting Evil.
Being Evil. That's it. Something like that. Yeah, I know exactly. Yeah, that one was good. Man, he got so many joints, man. That's why I do. But look, that's why
he played in Collision where he hit the motherfucker in the car. They was on their way to work and shit.
Right. That's why I do want to see it though.
Yeah.
That's why I do want to see Denzel and Samuel get one in. They gotta get one in together. Fuck that, man. They gotta get one in.
I don't think Denzel will do it. If it's done right,
we know Samuel will do it because he do every goddamn thing.
Samuel don't turn down no goddamn money.
Yeah,
fuck what you heard. He don't turn down.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
That
he already got his motherfucking paperwork right. If that shit matches this, then we good. Let's go.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
But I don't have Denzel doing it, to be honest with you, because Denzel's at that pinnacle where, and Samuel's there too, but their frame of
if it doesn't make sense, he's not gonna do it.
Exactly. And I
but I do also I think I remember seeing interview. This is around what's that movie that came out, Gladiator 2. This is around when Gladiator 2 came out and Denzel Washington
was last year, you know that.
Yeah. I know. I'm saying this is around the time when it came out. He was on interviews and he was kind of saying that he's more open to doing different roles now. That's why another thing is
I thought
that's why the Marvel thing.
After that.
Yeah, he's talking about retirement, but that's why he's saying, like, man, let me get these roles out of my system.
When the conversation about, you're right. That's when the conversation about him Panther came up.
Right. So that's why I just want to see, again, man, it's always a treat for movie fans and movie goers to see, someone great do something great. To see two, like, that's like when Heat came out with Al Pacino and Robert De Niro. Like, man, come on.
Yeah.
You got two of the greats there. You want to see that shit. Like Departed, when you had Jack Nicholson and you got
see, I'm glad you mentioned them. Jack Nicholson also. If you notice though, they didn't jump from fiction to nonfiction. They stayed in their non-fictional lanes. I think Robert De Niro did one time. I think he was in that movie Up. I'm not sure, but I think he was.
Oh yeah, well, I'm playing the older that character, yeah.
Yeah. But basically, they stayed in their lane. You know what I'm saying? Especially Jack Nicholson. Even though he did Batman.
Yeah, I was say he did with Batman.
Yeah, that was the only
89 Batman with Michael Keaton.
To me, the best Batman, but I'm old school. What I know, Prince did the soundtrack. That made it.
That was definitely a great Batman. Yeah. It was so great they had to bring him back not too long ago. Michael Keaton.
Yeah. And did you know that Prince wanted to be the Joker in the movie and they wouldn't let him? And Jack Nicholson said, well, y'all got me now. Prince got to be involved in this movie. And they said, well, we won't have nothing for him. He said, well, either he do the soundtrack or I walk. Yeah, that's the way
something, huh?
Nicholson was. Yeah. And so he said, okay, well, he could do the soundtrack. Shit. Yeah. The rest is history.
Hell yeah. And everything worked out because
everything worked out. And that's what I'm talking about, man. A lot of people talk about the racial aspects of Hollywood and all that, man, but a lot of people don't know how people like shoot, I can't think of his name, played the Godfather.
Marlon Brando.
Marlon Brando, Shelley Winters, and all of them, man, they marched in the March on Washington because
he sure did. You're right.
Because what's the name asked them to, man, Harry Belafonte called them up and said, man, look, we need to do something for the people. They was like, I'll walk with you hand in hand, donate money, everything. That's what Marlon Brando said. I don't know if who Shelley Winters is or not, but she said the same thing. And they was huge Hollywood actors when this shit happened. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
You know, and it's the same way with people like Lil Narrow, Pepero, and all of them, man.
But you know what? That's always been it's always been a thing where
Yeah.
the arts should it has always been like a hand in hand agreement between artists,
Yeah.
the arts, and what's right for humanity or what's right for civil rights. And I think that's
Yeah.
what's kind of missing a lot of times in today's society, where people they're so worried about being canceled that they don't take hard stances like that against injustices. And that's what we need to get back to, because I mean, I think that's always going to be something that's married anyway, the arts and whatever's right for humans, you know what I mean? Because that's always the expression. The arts always express human pain to some degree, or and human joy. So when things aren't looking up, you could turn to the arts, and that's where, you know, even acting and especially music, but even acting, you know, has always showcased that. So that was look, that was good information and right on time. That's right on time right there.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. But I don't know, man. I'm gonna tell you, when you talk about Denzel and you talk about Sam, man, they're gonna go down as two of the greatest to ever fucking do it, man. And then you got the ones coming behind them. Huh?
I say, oh, no doubt. I'm agreeing.
And then you got the ones coming behind them, man. Like that boy Jamie Foxx got more talent, man, than most people give him credit for. You know what I mean? It didn't really hit the mainstream until he did Ray.
Yeah, but you know what's crazy?
You know,
it can really be argued that Jamie Foxx is potentially the most. He's the most how can I say it? Talented. He's the most talented. Now that doesn't mean he's the greatest of all in any of the fields that you got to think about it. He's done stand-up comedian. He's definitely funny. Is he the funniest? I wouldn't say the funniest, but he's definitely gonna make you laugh, right? Sketch comedy, man. He's in Living Color, so he's done TV. He's done TV. He's done the Jamie Foxx show, which was a good show. Not the greatest, but a good show. Now he
did Def Comedy Jam.
He's done, like I say, he's done Def Comedy Jam. He's done his own stand up with I Might Need Security and other specials. And then you talk about his music career. His music career is damn near like, bro, like he has hits. He has hits under his belt as a R&B singer, and then we already know his acting. His acting is superb. So when you talk about a triple, quadruple threat, I don't think you can name another person. The only person that possibly comes to mind, and I think that he outshines Jamie in some of these things, is Eddie Murphy. Now, Eddie Murphy is definitely funnier.
Hold the telephone. Hold it. Stop it.
Oh, here we go. Now, here we go. Here come this old nigga shit. Here come this old nigga shit out. Here come.
I got here.
Y'all ready? Y'all ready for some old nigga shit? Here we go. Watch this. Go ahead. I bet this shit. Whatever you gonna say is before 1980. Just go.
Look, fuck you, nigga. Look, they are uncomparable. You cannot compare Eddie Murphy and
yes, you
Jamie
can.
Foxx. No, the fuck you cannot.
Okay,
and I tell you why. I tell you why. First of all, Eddie Murphy is a schoolmaster compared in comedy.
First of all, I was going to say
schoolmaster.
First of all, I was going to say Eddie is definitely funnier than Jamie. To me, he's funnier.
You said I heard you.
Okay,
yeah, and I agree. But the problem is that I have with your statement is there's some things that they can't that don't match with them. Like for an example,
like what?
Eddie's funnier with the comedy. And he did an album too, but his album wasn't sure.
But that's why I want to classmate the space. That's why I'm comparing them, because this is my point in saying what I was saying, is that like these two, as far as having the amount of talent, yes, some of it is going to be more in Eddie's cup and less in Jamie's, and vice versa. Because Jamie is definitely a better singer than Eddie Murphy is. He's definitely a better singer.
But but he's classically trained. And
Well, I'm just saying.
This is a classically trained pianist and singer.
I'm not gonna argue with that. But that's my point. Is that can Eddie sing? Yeah, we know he can hold a tune. He ain't fucking with Jamie, but Jamie ain't fucking with Eddie when it comes to that standing up on that stage shit. Now,
Yes, he is. That's what I'm saying.
no,
But he's not gonna stay on the same stage. Come on now.
Jamie can open up.
Jamie's coming.
He can open up for Eddie. He cannot hit. So basically, all right. So let me ask you this, Dale. If they were on the same ticket for a stand-up comedy show, who's closing that show out?
Eddie's gonna close it out.
Okay.
No.
Because I'm gonna follow up with another question. Real quick. Okay. Eddie's gonna close. So now we flip it. If you're going to an R&B concert and Jamie and Eddie is on the ticket, who is doing that song? I mean, who is closing that show?
Jamie.
Exactly.
What you failing to realize, though, dog? What you failing to realize is Eddie's gonna only close the ticket is because he is considered the greatest comedian of all time right now. Right now. And that's because of his movies. That's because of all the shit he's done. He didn't step outside of the comedy role for years. So he made his mark in the comedy world. Jamie made his mark in comedy and everything, in action films and all kinds of shit. So that's why they're not comparable in my mind. That's like comparing apples and oranges. That's like Richard Pryor being compared to motherfucking who I want to say Richard Pryor being compared to Robin Harris. You can't do it. They come from two different schools. Jamie Foxx came through in Living Color, right?
Yeah.
Eddie Murphy fucking came through Saturday Night Live.
So what you mean you take
the
them
even different? His audience was different.
But this is why it's comparable though. Because they both did very, very similar things.
You young motherfuckers always.
You old motherfuckers. You old motherfuckers don't get it. But for real, that's why I say they're comparable, because when you really think about it, both of them have enough talent in their right. You know what I'm saying?
Can you compare Sugar Bear and Chuck Brown?
Listen, yes, you can, because they both playing the same music. We know who's better. My point in saying what I'm saying, Deal, is this:
they in two different. You can't because they're in two different categories.
No, they are not. They really not. Listen. They both do comedy. They both have made songs. They both have done movies. This is why I'm comparing them. For the audience out there, do y'all think this is the Fox and Eddie Murphy when it comes to what they do? So we put it downstairs and we'll bring it back up maybe in the next show, because we need y'all to at least, engage in this
argument. Goddamn it!
This settle this shit, because this old motherfucker don't want to listen.
and let some old heads comment too, because these young motherfuckers think they gonna tell them how. They like Pinky in the motherfucking brain. They like Pinky in the motherfucking brain. I always want to take over some motherfucking shit. Big goddamn wheel and shit.
Old motherfucker. Hey. But look, thanks y'all for tuning in. This is another one, Out the Frame podcast. We're gonna be right back at y'all, so y'all stay tuned, stay locked in. OTF, we out.
Deuces.